Welcome to Workday Training for SUNY Erie. Today, I would like to talk about absence within Workday. Let's get started. First of all, one of the main things we would like you to know is that absence in the past has been called leaves or accruals. We would like everyone to know now that leaves is a phrase that we will no longer be using within Workday. Within the Workday community, time off, such as your vacation time, comp time, sick time, is actually called that. It is called time off. Other leaves, such as workers' compensation or FMLA, is actually considered leave of absence. So that's a very distinct separation between the two, but they fall under the umbrella of absence. That's just something we would really like everyone to know. So let's move on. And here you will see the worklet for absence. This is where you are going to go to request an absence and submit to your supervisor. So let's click on the absence worklet. If you go down to the bottom, you are going to see the available balances as of today for yourself. This is what Sally SUNY has available to her. She has 32 hours of sick leave and 38 hours of vacation time. If Sally SUNY were to request time off that exceeded what she has in her bank, she would receive a hard stop and she would not be allowed to proceed. She would have to back up and change the time off. She will never be allowed to use what she does not have. This is a great tool for you. So every time you go into a request absence, you will be able to see your available balance here. And actually, there are many different areas within Workday where you have the ability to see what your available balance is. Here, you can request items and view items. First, why don't we view my absence? Here is absence for Sally SUNY. You can see that here for July 2nd, she requested 2 hours off, and the time she requested is 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will see as we proceed in absence that it is very, very important that when you request absence and it's less than 8 hours, you must specify in the comment section. This is for your supervisor as well as payroll to see what is the time frame you are taking off, because that could affect your supervisor's approval. If you select absence and you do not fill in the comment section, this will be returned to you by the payroll department. Here, you can see it was submitted, but above, you can see that this was approved. This is a good place for you to come to see the status of your absence. Submitted means that you have submitted it to your supervisor. Approved means that it was submitted and approved by your supervisor. We're going to go back into absence, and we're going to view Sally SUNY's absence balance. We're going to do that as of today. And here you can see Sally's balances. Her sick time, she has 40 hours. She's using 8, leaving her with 32. So this is another area where you can find your absence balances. Okay, now that we've viewed them, we are actually going to go in and request an absence for Sally SUNY. Under Request, you're going to click on Request Absence. Here you can see that Sally SUNY has already requested some absence. Here for July 2nd, she has requested time off. If you see the gray bar, that means that she has submitted absence request, but it has not yet been approved by the supervisor. Below, for July 9th, you will see that she requested sick time off. See that it is green with a check mark? That is different than above. If you see a green check mark, that means that it has been approved by the supervisor. Just like in the prior screen where I showed you submitted and approved, you can also see the same thing on the calendar. Now, we are going to request some time off for Sally SUNY. If you click on the box that you want, you would click on this 1-day request absence. You can also click multiple days like this. Just click, and you can see here it goes up to 4 days. We're just going to request 1 day, but I just wanted to show you how you can request multiple days. I'm going to click off, and we have 1 day. She wants to take time off on July 23rd. If you look to the left, here's another place where you can see balances. So like I said, there are many places where you can check your balance. Now we are going to click on 1 day, request absence. Here you're going to select the type of absence. The type that you are allowed to take will populate here. You will not see absence types that you are not allowed to take. Sally SUNY has decided that she's going to take some vacation time off. We click for vacation, and then you click next. Throughout Workday, you will see helpful text that has been placed on absence and especially on time tracking. Here, we'll read the first one. If you are taking less than a full day off, please select the edit quantity per day. Add the amount of hours you are taking and a comment noting the hours of the day that you took time off. For example, if you have taken 4 hours, that would be 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Please remember that you must enter a comment section. If not, it will be returned to you by the payroll department. If you are taking 8 hours off, if you're taking the whole day off, there's nothing you need to do. It self-populates with 8 hours. But actually, Sally SUNY is going to take 2 hours of vacation. So to do that, you would edit quantity per day. And here, we're going to change her quantity per day to 2 hours. So we've entered 2 hours, and now this is where you're going to enter the comment section. Sally SUNY is going to be taking 2 hours of time off. So she's going to be taking 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then you're done. It's very easy. Click done. Now, if you wanted to enter any additional comments to your supervisor concerning this absence you want to take, you would enter your comments here. If you needed to attach anything, you would select files here and you would scan the items first, and then you would select the files and add them here. This is important if you have to add for cancer screening or bereavement. Those are 2 examples of items that you might have to attach with your absence. She doesn't need to add a comment. She is not selecting any files as an attachment. She is all set, so she's going to click Submit. This will bring you back to the absence calendar. And if you look here on the 23rd, you will see that she now has vacation time off submitted. It has not yet been approved, but it has been now sent to the supervisor via his inbox as an actionable item, and he will respond to it. Thank you very much and have a nice day.